Golfers get accused of being boring often, but no one can say the same about John Daly. His colorful Hawaiian shirts and mismatched shorts make him stand out from miles away. Long John's career has been nothing short of a roller coaster so far. But while the golfer is iconic for sure, he has had his fair share of controversies. Let's explore the most memorable moments of John's life and career. First up, I'm out of here. Daly has a habit of storming off. Whenever things aren't going his way, he simply takes a hike. What better example of this than the 2011 Austria Open? He ended the day at a par 3 15th when he got mad at the referee. Apparently, Daly had found water on his way and tossed a club in there in frustration. Even though he cleared the hole, the referee was worried he dropped the ball at the wrong place. Though the penalty was not serious enough to stop him from playing, it was still a two-shot penalty. Daly wasn't having this at all. He simply said, "I'm off," and stormed off the green. We wish we could say this was a one-off, but it happened twice in the same year. At the 2011 Australian Open, he landed 7 balls in the water at the 10th hole. He got so frustrated that he just grabbed his son and left. See you never, Australia. Well, it seems that Aussies really took it to heart though. The management was furious and said it would never host him again, a promise that they've managed to keep. Second, it's a hoot, ain't it? We're not sure this qualifies as memorable or traumatic, but one thing is for sure, no one can forget this moment. We're of course talking about the infamous Hooters incident. Mr. Daly, in all his drunk and shirtless glory, was found passed out in a Hooters bar. Paramedics were rushed to the scene to see if the man, the myth, and the legend was still alive. They breathed a sigh of relief and put their eulogies to rest as he was still breathing, but he was in no state to get home. The police were called as he refused to leave the bar and was taken to the police station to sober up. They told the press he was very uncooperative and disorderly. Come morning, the cops let him go with a slap on the wrist, but the damage was done. He was ridiculed in the media and earned a reputation that he hasn't been able to shake up till now. We'd like to sympathize with him and say that his reputation is unjustly based on a single incident, but who are we kidding? The man is a walking controversy machine, but he knows how to use it to his advantage. Given how famous the event was, he decided to cash in on it. Him and his son, Daly II, yes, you heard that right, signed contracts with Hooters to promote it. Well, we're not sure if they're promoting or ruining the image, to be honest, but hey, it's all about the cash monies, right? Up next, you've been suspended. Some of John Daly's most controversial moments happened not on the field, but off of it. The 2008 season missed the eye-catching outfits and tantrums that are a given with Daly because he was suspended by the PGA. Why, you ask? Well, no one knows. The PGA doesn't reveal the reasons for its suspensions and penalties, but our guess is that it has something to do with negative press Daly got a few weeks before. He went with a couple of his friends to the Murder Rock Golf Club and let loose, and we mean really let loose. He gave interviews to the press shirtless, shoeless, and with a cigarette dangling from his mouth. He was clearly drunk and just having a good time, but his behavior on the green raised many eyebrows. Perhaps the PGA was not amused? Who knows? This is not the first time he got himself kicked off the green though. In 1994, he was fined £13,000 and banned for the rest of the season too. The ban came as a result of a fight with the father of PGA Tour player Jeff Roth. He was playing ahead of the group that Daly was a part of, and the groups were separated by crowd. Yet, he kept flying balls up high enough that they landed Roth's group twice. His father complained to Long John, and we know how well he responds to criticism. He got into a fight, and the PGA fined and banned for a year. Now, it's time to go fishing. Speaking of memories, do y'all remember his epic meltdown in 2015? In case you've forgotten, here's a quick refresher. Basically, everything was going good that day, and then all of a sudden, everything was sinking, literally. Daly entered the 221-yard par 3 at even par, but things took a turn for the worse right after that. He landed 3 balls straight to the bottom of Lake Michigan. On top of that, he capped off the 10-stroke hole with a 3-putt. It's safe to say Daly was disappointed, but what he did next disappointed everyone else. He took yet another shot, this time sending his club swinging into the lake as well. It was in the quiet company of his 3 lost balls. A kid on a boat had a lucky day though, and he rushed to collect it. Well, at least someone got a reward. Coming up, say cheese. Thought we were done with the anger outbursts? Nope. What can we say, guys? Daly's just had a long and eventful career. At the 2008 Australian Open, a fan took his picture just as he was about to hit a shot out of the rough. What would normally be a sweet moment to capture turned into a murder scene pretty quick. The photo was taken by fan Brad Clegg, and he'll never forget what happened next. Daly grabbed the camera and smashed it into a nearby tree. It's safe to say the camera was was ruined forever. Also, don't forget about the beer tea. But it's not all bad memories though. Sometimes he breaks the rules just enough to bring some fun to the game and not get banned for the season. Like that time he decided to commemorate his love for Budweiser. God knows what popped into his head, but we're glad for it. He propped a ball on a can of beer to tee off and sent the ball flying. Now that's some good old fun times. The audience was both surprised and amused at his antics. Why stop there when you can become a legend by doing something so crazy it's unforgettable? That seemed like Daly's plan as he proceeded to hit a ball off a stranger's mouth. In a Nashville parking lot, of course, the video shows a man lying on the ground surrounded by onlookers. He holds a tee in his mouth and a ball on it. Daly then hits the ball and everyone cheers. As far as absolutely unhinged videos go, this one took gold. It's no wonder that despite the backlash, he is loved by golf fans. Now, don't forget about the records too. Almost 24 years ago, Daly made history. At the 1998 Arnold Palmer Invitational, he decided to cut the lake with his 3-wood. What happened next was nothing short of spectacular. He got a 13 over par 18 for the 6th hole. Things started off rough for the then rookie player. He lost his ball in the water at the start. Then, in a fit of rage, he lost 5 consecutive balls in it. His 15 shot was the game changer though. He was 6-iron into the green. It hit a rock and landed beside a greenside bunker. He got it out at 16 and 2-putted at 18. Then he sent a birdie on the next hole. By the end of the day, he finished 13 over 85. He was down to his last ball and the pressure was really on him, but eventually his anger calmed and talent kicked in. Despite all of his outbursts, no one forgets that day. But he has a heart of gold though. Daly's career started unexpectedly and brilliantly. He quit the University of Arkansas in his second year to pursue golf, but he was mainly playing for the minor leagues. Then in 1991, he was 9th reserve of the USPGA. After another player struck out, he was given a chance to prove himself. And boy, did he! In an unexpected turn of events, he won the tournament. But that's not all. During the event, Tom Weaver had been struck by lightning and died. Daly decided to dedicate $30,000 from his winnings to his family. If that's not generosity, then what is? We're pretty sure the rest went to drugs, alcohol, and gambling, but the man does have some redeeming qualities. And we don't mean the toothstone shorts. Love him or hate him, you gotta admit, he's one of a kind. Well, that's it for today's video. What is your favorite John Daly moment? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon with another entertaining video.